Hi, I'm Special United Nations Green Ambassador GERARD NSENGIYUMVA. I'd like to go on with the video number 3 of how to prevent e-waste. So, televisions. When recycling a television set, the plastic, wood, and copper parts can be recuperated and sold on the commodities market. The circuit boards go to specialized recyclers that reclaim the precious metals. Hazardous elements such as phosphorus should be safely disposed, while the glass can be returned back for manufacturing of new televisions. All the lead stays embedded in the glass so it does not pose a health or environmental threat. Go to www.cohenusa.com/recycling blah blah blah. These recyclable materials are typically found in televisions and monitors: copper, lead, aluminum, plastic, steel, and glass. So depending on the condition, these components are potentially reusable. Remote controls, screens, circuit boards, so CRT that is cathode ray tube, CRT monitors and televisions. Around 8% of e-waste in high-income countries discarded in waste bins to be landfilled or incinerated, Global e-waste monitor reported in 2020. National level officials, they set regulations, example bans and technical standards for manufacturing and recycling, set incentives, subsidies, tax cuts, and disincentives, taxes, fines for companies. They plan and fund infrastructure projects. They plan and fund education and research and awareness raising. They negotiate rules at an international level. Municipal public officials enforce and monitor regulations. They build and maintain local infrastructure, collection points, recycling facilities, etc. Ensure regular collection of e-waste, raise the awareness of the private sector and the general public. While manufacturers of e-products ensure that product design allows for recycling, EDS, for instance, design for recycling, ensure recycled materials are used in production, design, innovate new e-products with the sustainability in mind, for example, longer life, opportunities for repair. Then they take back old devices, services, and repair old products, often via extended producer responsibility, EPR, that we have also seen in our previous video number 2. Retailers of e-products coordinate longer warranties with the manufacturers. They provide maintenance and repair services. They set in-store collection points for all the products and enable direct pickup. They educate customers and businesses, while consumers educate oneself on the impact of e-waste, keep aware and informed on where to bring all devices and how they will be recycled. They educate, raise awareness of family members, friends, and community members. They do not store old or broken devices at home. They organize activities on community level. So you can check some more information on the website thelookout.station.com or digitaltrends.com. You may also visit the website www.encir LARITY dash GAP dash world, or WORLD. That's world. So refrigerators. Refrigerators are made almost entirely of metal and plastic within the giant cooling cap. Uh, the case, that case, the giant cooling case, is a combination of steel, copper, and aluminium, and all highly recyclable. There are also some uh, polyurethane foam in the refrigerators that acts as insulation. Older machines contain chlorofluorocarbons, CFC, or hydrochlorofluorocarbons, HCFC, HCFCs, both of which are considered ozone depleting gases. You can go to www.recyclenation.com for more information. Smartphones. Smartphones are equipped with the precious and toxic materials, LCD displays, which contain glass, plastics made from crude oil, and liquid crystalline must be recycled properly. The rechargeable batteries contain lithium metallic oxide, that is lithium metallic oxide, while the circuit boards copper, gold, lead, silver, and palladium. For further information, you can visit www.azom.com/article. Concrete benefits for recycling include environmental benefits. Less natural resources are extracted while harmful materials are kept out of the environment. Less landfills, more clean water, soil, and air. Business benefits. Costs and dependency on raw materials are decreased for businesses and economies, while value is added to products. Recyclable and recycled products are also preferred by consumers. Well-being and social benefits. Decreasing toxic and hazardous waste has a range of social and health benefits. Recycling generates jobs, contributing an equal and just society. So when we go to the United States, the United States doesn't have national registration on the management of e-waste, but 25 states and the District of Columbia have enacted some form of registration. The state laws vary in their scope and impact and in whether they prohibit consumers from disposing of electronics and landfills. The laws cover 75 to 80% of the United States population. Remember, we are in the year 2026 on the first day of January, and today the United States is led by the giant who is leading the United States for a second mandate of 4 years, His Excellency Donald J. Trump. So let's go now to Rwanda. Rwanda, a few countries in Africa, such as South Africa, Morocco, Egypt, Namibia, and Rwanda, have some facilities in place for waste recycling, but those coexist with a large informal sector. So Rwanda is also my country of origin. Therefore, some of those recycling companies have struggled for progress and increase the volumes processed. Furthermore, existing facilities cannot support the entire e-waste management due to lack of critical infrastructure. For example, smelters. Rwanda's e-waste policy focuses on the enforcement of standards for imported products into the country, their registration, the issuance of licenses to regulate the activities of e-waste collectors, transporters, and owners of recovery, dismantling, and disposal facilities. In Brazil, in 2019, an agreement between the government, represented by the Ministry of Environment, and important industry groups, represented by the producers, importers, and retailers, was signed. The purpose of the agreement is to allow for products to be returned to retailers and manufacturers for recycling and refurbishment. Within the next years, this system should reach the 100, times four. That is the 400 largest Brazilian municipalities and establish 5,000 collection points to ensure coverage of approximately 60% of the Brazilian population. In Ukraine, an extended producer responsibility system based on the European Union WEEE directive is in development, as stipulated in the association agreement between the European Union and the Ukraine. Thanks to the collaboration project supported by the European Union, the Ministry of Ukraine Regional Development received support to establish a legal basis for the safe disposal of electronic waste and batteries. In China, the People's Republic of China, now led by His Excellency Xi Jinping, driven by e-waste regulation and facilities expansion, the formal e-waste recycling has come a long way in China. In the year 2019, 1,546 KT GESP 2019 reported were collected, and over 70 million e-waste products are dismantled. That is information we got from China Ministry of Ecology and Environment in 2019. China regulates the e-waste collection and treatment of TVs, refrigerators, washing machines, air conditioners, and computers, desktop and laptops. The informal sector has been dramatically reduced due to stricter controls, while the illegal importation of e-waste has ended with the ban of solid waste imports. In the United Kingdom, the European Union WEEE Directive of 2012 regulates the management of electrical and electronic waste. It is applied in the United Kingdom as a national level regulation since the year 2013. Similar to other European countries, the WEEE regulation in the United Kingdom places extended responsibility on producers and distributors, retailers of electrical and electronic equipment. Under the extended responsibility obligations, producers are required to finance the collection, treatment, and recovery of WEEE. In Japan, Japan was one of the first countries globally to implement an extended producer responsibility EPR based system for e-waste. With the enactment of the Home Appliance Recycling Law in April 2001, the law clearly states the responsibilities of different parties concerned. Those are consumers shall pay for recycling costs, retailers shall collect and transport them, then manufacturers shall recycle them. For more details, you can check www.step-initiative-org. How industry leaders are taking on e-waste. The Panasonic Ecotechnology Center in Japan removes pure and variable material resources from washing machines, giving them a new role as recycled materials. In each country and region, Apple has a recycling and trade-in program supporting a sustainable end of life for Apple electronic products. Samsung has set up a take-back program in each country of operation, pursuing a closed-loop system so that recovered materials are used in new products. In most countries, Microsoft offers a voluntary recycling program for anyone wishing to recycle a Microsoft branded consumer product and or its packaging. In the United States, Microsoft accepts devices from other brands for recycling purposes as well. Microsoft, founded by the famous Bill Gates. Philips. Philips supports the setup of recycling infrastructures together with industry partners. The aim is to establish a sustainable financing schemes that guarantee effective and environmentally sound collection and recycling. In the year 2020, Huawei from China processed more than 4,500 tons of smart device e-waste through our own, their own recycling stations via its global recycling and trade in program. So in the next video, we'll see reuse and repair. Thank you very much for watching. We are happy that we have already started the new year, and of course this video and previous two are related to how to prevent e-waste will help you and the rest of the world to manage e-waste effectively and efficiently.